OG low bagger, Vegas King, Cole Corleone. Yeah, I think it probably doesn't make sense because I'd have to take Mariners first 5 -1/2, and so I'm not going to double up here. But I will stick with my first spot on the Mariners full game. All right, we have one more MLB game, and then we break into NBA. That game is the Diamondbacks Giants. Interesting spot. Gallen versus Anderson, 63 Fahrenheit, partly cloudy, 9 miles per hour, out to left center. The Diamondbacks opened up at -165 and now -165 move towards the Giants. This total opened up at 9. It's still at 9 at some books. Other books have made it 8.5. Diamondbacks versus righties, 255, 725 OPS. Giants versus righties, 251, 709 OPS. Giants bullpen being bad, but looked okay yesterday. 5.86 ERA, 1.50 WHIP. And the Diamondbacks bullpen, 4.66 ERA, 1.46 WHIP. The Giants are looking to win 5 straight games, shockingly. The Diamondbacks have come into the Bay Area and looked terrible. Looked bad against the A's. Now come across the Bay to the Giants and look bad. At home, the Giants are raking. I looked at their lineup yesterday and their averages, and I was like, man, I did not expect to see this. The Giants have scored 6 or more runs in 9 of 12 games at home this season. Anderson has lasted 5 innings in each of his previous 3 starts, but in his career, he got beat up by the Diamondbacks. 2-1, 6.57 ERA. Remember, this was a first-round pick. This was a kid that came up through the Jays. This guy, a lot of high hopes for Tyler Anderson, and then the Rockies just couldn't take all the losing that Tyler Anderson was delivering to the franchise and finally got rid of him. Giants, Diamondbacks, are you making a move, Ant?
I am. So Galen is a guy I really like. Career got about 270 ERA because last year was his first year in the majors. He came up with the Marlins. There is some regression with his metrics there. I mean, he's got a high left-on base percentage. That's my only worry, is that there could be some regression to the mean with that. I mean, it is 96% left-on base percentage, but he's got a high strikeout rate, over 30% strikeout rate, and a high ground ball rate too, a 48% ground ball ratio. So those numbers do kind of tell me that he could probably sustain not 96% left on base average, but a high left on base average, where you're going to be getting a lot of strikeouts. And then when people put the ball in play, they're putting it on the ground. Fly balls and line drives, you get more hits from those than you do ground balls. Anderson, he kind of sucks. Let's just be honest. A 4.84 ERA this year, 5.59 FIP, 5.82 xFIP, a high walk rate, over 12% walk rate. Where I went on this game is the first 5, because I think there's too much volatility with these bullpens, because neither bullpen has been very good, especially the last 2 weeks. I mean, the Giants bullpen the last 2 weeks is all their ERA, FIP, and xFIP are all over 6. Now, the Diamondbacks numbers are better than that, but they're all over 5. Their ERA, FIP, and xFIP are all over 5. So that's still a lot of volatility if you want to get into these bullpens. So this is one of those games where I'm taking a huge advantage in the starting pitching. The lineups on paper, the Diamondbacks lineup is better. In performance, the lineups have actually performed about the same. Last couple of weeks, you got about a 113 WRC plus out of the Diamondbacks. You got a 115 WRC plus out of the Giants. So it's kind of a wash here with how hot these offenses are against each other. So I'm taking a much better starting pitcher, -0.5 on the first 5 run line. I got it at -115 for the Diamondbacks. First 5 run line -115. I don't like Anderson at all here. I think he can give up 4 runs pretty easily. And I'm a Zach Gallen backer.
Yeah, I completely get it. I'm not going to get in the way with the way I'm running. I'm not going to get in the way of these streaks. The Diamondbacks looking so porous offensively last few days, and the Giants rolling and feeling good about themselves. So I completely understand the bet. And there's other cappers in the chat that are backing these Diamondbacks. Bright Ware is on the Diamondbacks, but I'm not going to pull the trigger.